Hello!
Hey.
This is the third episode of
Game-
Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
Game Saved as Battlefield 1. Just two of us today. Tom.
And Gary.
Oh yeah. And we are on the map Fayal Fortress, I believe it's called.
Luckily you remembered because I don't know.
I might be wrong though. So don't take my word for it. But we've got a lot to talk about today.
Yeah, loads have been happening.
A lot has been happening in internet land.
Yeah.
So let's get on to the first topic.
Which is...
Which is, we're going to talk about Resident Evil 7.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Very recently completed it.
I haven't completed it because I haven't played it yet.
It is really good. The ending is a little disappointing though, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh really?
Yeah. I'm not gonna spoil anything. But it's very... You expect this huge outcome after all you've been through, and it's like a 2-minute subject at the end.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, but obviously like you can't make it like a huge boss battle or anything like that.
No.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god, what was that? Was that a plane?
Did he try and tip me out?
I think he did. But yeah, so it's a disappointing ending, but
it's relieving ending because you're no longer quivering in your virtual boots.
okay, alright then. Just as a side note, we've changed the way we're set up just for today. Because there's only two of us. The TV is next to the camera, so that's why we're looking down there.
Oh damn!
Oh damn!
You boys got good.
Oh damn! But yeah, so I'm glad one of us has played it.
Yeah. Well, I brought it back with me. I played it back where I'm from. I was home for the weekend, away from uni, and it was really good. It was actually a Valentine's Day present.
That's pretty good Valentine's Day present. Well, we will be putting up some gameplays on the site, on the YouTube channel. Probably a few with either Gary or me or Callum playing, and then a few rookie gamer ones as well. So just for fun.
Team Rookie Gamer is Ollie, Kate, and Max. Both of them, all three of them aren't really that into gaming really. When it comes to like first-person shooters or RPG, they're mainly... Ollie is mainly FIFA.
I got revived as well.
Ollie is mainly FIFA-based. Kate is Nintendo-based. And Max is a real sort of...
Mobile based.
Yeah. Popping up on Facebook Messenger with...
Oh, dude, that we need
challenges.
to talk about that later as well. But yeah, so we will be putting up some Resident Evil 7 stuff.
Yeah.
But
Left.
that's right.
They're everywhere. There was a dude...
Oh,
too.
there was a guy. Oh, damn it. There you go.
But yeah, I'm excited to see the footage because I won't be playing obviously because I know what's happened, and
I think we'll put one or two with you in, but
it'd be much more effective if someone else plays it.
yeah. So what is it scarier than previous Resident Evil games? Because I've heard that it was supposed to be a bit more of a return to its roots.
It's sort of a mix between PT and Resident Evil, really.
Okay. Well, obviously PT went down incredibly well.
Yeah.
The only reason that got canned was... We still don't know the reason it got canned, really. Studio problems, I believe, was the reason that PT got... that Silent Hill got scrapped.
But Silent Hills.
Was it Silent Hills?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
My bad.
going to be the name of it. But instead we have Death Stranding. So
That'll be a huge game. Kojima, I will try and find the quote that he said about Death Stranding.
I can't wait for Death Stranding. It looks so good. It has a few really good actors in it, as well as Guillermo del Toro.
Yep. Yeah.
Which is odd because as a sort of director slash producer. You don't expect him to be a character in a video game.
Well, he was gonna be directing Silent Hills.
Yeah.
It was gonna be like a joint, like multimedia thing, and that was something to do with what I wanted to. I probably won't be able to show it. I probably won't be able to find it now. But Kojima said he said something about he wanted to mix many different media forms to create a big media like conglomerate for Death Stranding. So he's like mixing film, music, and art, and all this sort of stuff. And
being
like,
music students, that's like the first thing we like click onto.
Yeah,
Not a lot of people would be like, oh, that soundtrack, that sound design is really weird. But the Death Stranding trailer alone was like so nice and
huge.
Yeah.
It just looked huge. And I mean, Kojima can pretty much get away with anything now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if he went to a studio saying, "I want to make a multimedia thing about frogs," they'd be like, "Yeah, totally." Go
Well,
ahead.
he is his own sort of studio, isn't he? He's,
Basically, is.
I forget the name of his studio,
I can look it up.
but it's all him and his team,
Yeah,
and it's really impressive what they've done.
it is very. I mean, Metal Gear, and and
Yeah.
just that he is an incredibly talented dev, but
Oh no.
he's more than just a dev now.
He's like a figurehead for
Kojima Productions.
yeah.
He is a figurehead in gaming, and if I'd be incredibly surprised if Death Stranding isn't any good.
Yeah.
But I
I'll
don't
probably
know.
be getting it when it comes out.
You'll be waiting a while. I don't
Yeah.
it might end up going the way of Silent Hills, but
It's always a possibility, but
with games like that, it always is. But
yeah.
you never know.
There'll probably be a demo coming out probably next year.
You gotta be kidding me. Never mind.
They're spawned.
Spawn killers, man. Let's go there.
It's somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go somewhere else. So yeah, Resident Evil 7. It was released 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
More than that, I believe. Probably around 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh god, this year's going flying by.
Yeah.
But that brings us on to something else that was released this week, and that was For Honor.
Oh yeah.
Beta was, I mean, for the country we're in, beta was last weekend to release date, but it looks great.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of footage of the beta all over YouTube at the moment. Is gameplay of it.
We were going to do a video, but things just sort of fell through with that video. But we might release the gameplay of it, just to see anyone who hasn't seen the beta yet.
Yeah. It looks great. It looks like a lot of fun, especially with like a bunch of friends and stuff. I know there's like 1v1s, 2v2 sort of thing.
Yeah, and it looks like Ubisoft's actually gone back to what they're good at, and that's making good games rather than the utter trash they've released in the past. They're on a good hype at the moment. I mean, they've had Watch Dogs 2.
I haven't played Watch Dogs 1 or 2.
Rainbow Six Siege was good.
I've played a tad of that.
So they're on a bit of a roll at the moment. Hopefully the next Assassin's Creed game will be good, but I don't hold out much hope for that.
I like the Assassin's Creed games.
I do too, and that's why it's so sad when they release half-baked games that have tons of bugs and crappy.
Are you talking about Unity?
Talk about Unity and basically from 3.
Yeah,
onwards.
I like 3. Black Flag I didn't get because I hate the whole pirate concept.
Okay.
Well, it's not the concept really. It's the ship fights. Sorry.
Oh dear, you got a frog.
I know. But I'm not a big fan of them, to be honest. And then I heard that Black Flag was based primarily around that sort of theme, and it just put me off completely for Black Flag. I got Unity, loved the fluidity in Unity, how smooth like the movements are. Yeah, there are some glitches.
I mean, it was broken as fuck.
Oh yeah, but a game could be made fun because of that sort of gaming. I'd call it a sort of
Quirk.
yeah.
There's a point though where it just sort of, I mean, 3 had some really like just game-ending problems for me. I mean, had a lot of glitches, had a lot of bugs, had some dumb things to it. Like, I think at some point between Brotherhood and 3, they changed some of the fighting mechanics a little bit, and it became a little bit
It
clunky
became,
in a way. It wasn't as fluid until Unity, but Unity was broken as shit.
Also, the battle style, as an assassin, you don't normally fight head on. You fight stealthily,
Yeah,
and 3 sort of forced you to
We have lost objective Apple.
it did.
confront it.
Yeah, it did sort of force you to not really be an assassin. But that started to change in Brotherhood. Because Brotherhood sort of forced you to buy your own army, basically.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, Assassin's Creed has sort of gone away from what it was when it first started, and I think it needs to go back to it. It's
The Assassin's Creed film. Michael
you liked
Fassbender,
it, didn't you?
I liked it. I
Uh,
admit that it could have been much more, but I did like the film. The ending was a bit naff, but it's not your day for this.
I had a night like this last night on this.
Oh, save him!
Oh yeah.
That's the first time I've ever seen him about. You know, you can use that syringe to kill people.
Yeah, it's really bad though.
Is it? I've heard it's like a one-shot kill.
Not always.
Oh, is it?
Oh my god! Come on!
if you die into that guy.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, so I hope Assassin's Creed goes back to what it's good at.
Objective Duff.
I don't hold out much hope.
I haven't played the one based in London, Syndicate.
Syndicate, yeah. That one's supposed to be good.
I've heard different things from it. A lot of it is sort of like Brotherhood, where you're gaining allies all the time and like sending them to fight, and you can
Yeah.
have a sort of like assistance and stuff.
I enjoyed that though. I enjoyed that aspect.
I like the whole concept of people being on the side of an assassin, and when you're running through a crowd and you have people chasing after you, they
Yeah.
stop them. But the actual like recruitment of all of them, and like you had to like send them out for level ups and all this sort of thing. It wasn't really great gameplay. It was more of a chore than something that you think, oh yes.
I don't know.
It's
Maybe we've been spoiled a little bit because
Yeah.
of how good 2 was and how Brotherhood was the best game in the series. Really.
Yes and no, I'd say on that one. But that comes down to preference, though.
For me, Brotherhood was the best in the series. It's tied with.
Objective Charlie.
Was it you that I was speaking to that didn't like the whole Ezio thing? Was it you, or was it
No,
someone else?
it
Okay,
would have
say
been
that.
someone else. I like Ezio. I love number 2. Revelations, however,
I've not played it.
it's more of a journey of an old assassin rather than
Yeah. I was gonna get it, and then saw like first reviews of it, and I don't normally get put off by reviews, but for Assassin's Creed, normally they're right.
That's not wrong.
So I normally trust reviewers, but yeah, so I didn't get Revelations. Still haven't played it. Still don't really care.
Yeah, it'll be a day again now. Anyway, you'd have a feel for it, and then you'd
Yeah.
think it was enough.
Well, it's probably one of those games that will end up on PlayStation Plus free for 1 month,
We have taken objective apples.
which is another interesting thing.
What's on PlayStation Plus this one?
Little Big Planet 3, and then
Yeah.
Not Your Hero. I think it's called that.
Not my hero.
Yeah.
Not my what?
No, it's called Not Your Hero.
Oh, right.
Haven't played it yet. I'm waiting to play it on the channel. But that wasn't what I was going to say. Last month, PlayStation Network ran a games under £15.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much every Assassin's Creed game that was on PS3 and has been put on PS4 as like a remaster was
Unity.
was under £15.
That's not bad. Well,
I mean, it is bad.
A lot of them would be under that now. I would have thought. Or is it like a package deal?
Oh no, it was like individual games. But I was surprised that Syndicate was on there.
Oh, Syndicate was on there. For 15.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
That's a newer game, though. Which is
I asked for that.
odd.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You don't expect a game that only came out probably a year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah. Well, it didn't have as big of a launch as like Unity and all the others did.
It had a tiny launch.
Yeah.
I mean, it had like midnight releases and stuff, but for a AAA game, I mean,
Yeah.
you really had to Google when it came out.
Yeah. Yeah. I could not tell you.
Taken objective
Even at the time of it coming out, I couldn't have told you that it came out.
I couldn't tell you the month it came out. I'm pretty sure of the year it was 2015. But that might have been Unity. I'm not sure.
No, I honestly could not tell when it came out whatsoever.
Which is bad for a AAA game. But anyway,
Can you hear yourself?
yeah. Press left directional and stand over it. You the MVP, dude. You the MVP. But yeah, so I mean, Assassin's Creed is going away from what it's supposed to be,
definitely.
but it's a shame because, I mean, I grew up on those games, pretty much. They were sort of the first games I got on PS3.
It was the first game released on Xbox and PS3, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
Well,
I played.
Xbox, I think, not so much.
Yeah, I played it, Assassin's Creed 1 on Xbox 360, and then the rest of them on PS3. But yeah, it's going to be a shame if they don't do any more. But they need to do them in the right way, I think.
Yeah.
And the way they're doing it at the moment is not the right way.
Do it right or not at all.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
It's just a big old messy mess, really.
Yeah.
But we'll move on to something else.
What? I was about to say the exact same thing. I think we've rambled on about Assassin's Creed for a bit too long.
Yeah. PewDiePie.
Oh, yes. Right.
We're a bit late on this because we haven't made a video this week. But PewDiePie has got himself in a bit of trouble. He put out a video in which he paid a group of guys
£5.
£5 to hold up a sign. I'm not even sure we can actually say what it said on it.
Yeah.
Can we
It's
say
saying "Death to all Jews,"
Okay.
which was
See, I thought it was a bit worse than that.
Oh no. It was meant to be all in good fun. Yeah, it was taken a little too far. He just wanted to see how far this Fiverr site would go, because you can ask these people, depending on what their speciality is, and they'll do it for a $5. Some people go with like logo designers from there and stuff like that. There are little quirky ones which are a bit odd in taste, but still they must be making some money if they're on the site, you know?
Yeah. The thing is, the thing that makes it bad is that it's not the first time he's done something like it. I do sort of think that there's a bigger like overreaction about it.
Oh yeah.
But it isn't the first time he's done something dumb. and sort of thought he should get away with it. It's just the first time he's got caught.
Well, it's not so like it is dumb, and he says himself that he doesn't mean those sorts of things.
Yeah. What he should have done was, I don't know whether he has done this, but he should have come out straight away as soon as it came out and went, I didn't mean it like that. It was only a joke.
He did.
He did do that, right? Okay. That sort of, it doesn't break him of like having a problem, but it
is.
It sort of
it
proves
is an
that
apology.
I just sort of think you have so much stuff going on YouTube. You don't need to do that. It's just dumb as shit.
Yeah.
But
nobody can seem to. I know it offended a lot of people, but it like all in all, people should know that he doesn't mean that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's a subject that's prodded with people with a bit of a darker sense of humor,
yeah,
and you can't be blamed for a sense of humor.
Yeah.
No matter how dark it is, whether it's a Jew joke which he had, or something darker.
yeah. I think also when the world isn't really used to YouTube yet, the world isn't really used to internet celebrities, and I think people need to realise that when people are on YouTube, they're not the same people as they are in real life. They're putting on a sort of persona, like TV people do, like movie people do, musicians. You know, they all put on a persona for when they're outside in the open world. You know, when they're on camera. It's the same for people on YouTube. It's just that they're not on a widespread media like, you know, TV. But YouTube is becoming that, and I think there's portion of blame for both sides. You know, the side which
The media
did
definitely
overreact.
Yeah, media have blown out of proportion so much.
You know, they did overreact, but also the YouTubers kind of have to take responsibility for what they're doing, because
It is as though they were on national TV. Obviously,
Yeah,
they
I
can,
mean-
they can swear, they can make jokes all they want, but it also has to be done in moderation with the
Yeah.
viewers.
I mean, PewDiePie has 5 million subscribers.
54
Is it that many?
million.
My bad.
5 million.
That's quite a lot. Yeah, 50 million. Is that? God, that's depressing.
Over 50 million.
So with that comes a bit of responsibility, and PewDiePie, when he first started, he wasn't just like an adult gamer. He was, you know, a lot of kids watched him. I was, when he first started, I was probably 15. So like, and there were kids younger than me watching it. Like, there is a deal of, you know, if you're doing something, you need to at least be a little bit responsible. And I think he'd sort of lost track of what his actual market was. And I think he just needed something like this to bring him back down to earth a little bit.
Yeah, like he's made a video recently about the backlash that he's had, and he's shown videos where, and photos where people have like cropped out him within one of his videos. He was literally pointing at something, and they've made it out to be a Nazi salute.
Yeah. Well, that happens.
It has been blown out of proportion immensely.
But I mean, he could have completely ignored doing that if he hadn't have done what he did. He didn't need to do it. He, you know, it was a dumb video that he shouldn't have done.
I wonder if he's taken it down, actually.
I wonder if he's taken it down. I mean, people who are watching this probably know, but I'd be incredibly surprised if he hasn't taken that video down. Excuse me.
But on the other hand, think of the amount of traffic that video will get.
Yeah. It's just dumb. He shouldn't have done it.
It's a dumb subject, to be honest. It's done that it was blown out of proportion. It's done that it had such a backlash. It's just an all in all dumb.
It is dumb.
Thing.
But never mind. He'll get away with it.
I hope personally, because I don't think he should be
chastised for it.
Yeah.
What's he going to lose? Like 5 million subscribers?
The money, I was thinking. He's actually been dropped from Disney as well.
I did
He
hear
was-
that,
He was,
yeah.
he was partnered
I mean,
with Disney,
yeah.
and he was doing a show like Scare Pewdiepie,
Yeah.
which did apparently really well.
He was one of the Maker. He was under Maker, wasn't he? He was under the Maker Studios, Mark,
Yeah.
which owns Shaytards, which also has a problem at the moment.
Oh yeah.
But we haven't really got time to discuss that. So.